So this season, season 20 coming, Apex have done a really good job of not leaking or kind of just showing anything off early. Until now, we're actually like 2 weeks away now from the release, and we're finally getting some leaks come through. So today we've had iLoot Games make a video, we've had Ford and tweeting, we've had Hypermist, we've had Oz. All the main leakers, people that seem to know stuff before anyone else, have been saying things, and honestly some of this stuff sounds very true, so we're going to talk about it, we're going to go over it, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. So the first one for me is going to be huge. Console players like myself, I play on Xbox, so you Xbox and you PlayStation people, we are finally getting 120 FPS. That means the game is going to look even more beautiful than it already does. And this was promised like a year ago, and we are finally actually getting this. It should be out with the start of Season 20. For me, this news is actually massive. So after that first big bit of news I had to get over with because I actually play on console, I don't think a lot of content creators play on console. I don't know why. Most people play on PC. I don't really want to go to PC. I enjoy console, so I'm staying here. But we're going on past that. So, we have a lot of new things coming, some stuff going, and we're going to go over that right now. So, first of all, replicators are changing, shields are changing, as in the Evo shields, and legends are getting like 4 new abilities each. So, let's go over that a bit more. First of all, the shields. So, it looks like they're actually taking every blue, purple, gold shield from the floor loot away. They're completely deleting any RNG of shields being on the floor. So you have your white shield that you spawn with, and the only way you can get that shield up is by doing damage, and they're doing so you can get it up with added things like reviving, assists, and getting kills. So yeah, quite a big change there, especially in like competitive and ranked and things. That is going to change a lot. To do with shield swapping, apparently you can still swap your shield, but if you're like only at the blue level, like your Evo's only charged to blue, that is the max you can swap to. So if my guy that you just killed's got a red, you're not getting that red, you're getting your blue until you've earned up to that red. If they have a red and you can to swap, then you can get that red. So I hope that makes sense. I think these are being called shield cores at the moment, but yeah, once again, we are a couple of weeks away and these are just leaks, but they almost sound too like accurate to not be right. So yeah, shields getting a huge change. So let's get over these legend abilities. So right now we have about 25 legends in the game, and every legend in the game is going to be getting 4 new, I'm going to call them perks for now. They might not be called perks, because perks is a very Call of Duty thing, but we're going to call them perks. They're going to, and a good example of these from iLoot Games video I heard was Lifeline. There is a self-revive perk that you can earn, and Loba, there is one that allows 3 slots in her ultimate, and there's also one that improves the range on her ultimate. So things are like along them lines. You could think like maybe a pathy grapple will come back faster, and every legend will have 4 of these. And the 4 perks will be exclusive to that one legend. So like there'll be 4 certain ones for that one legend, and like if you're a different legend you cannot use one from another one. So there's 4 exclusive ones for each one. Now it looks like we can equip 2 of these. So you choose 2 of the 4 that you want to use in game, and then you have your chance to earn these in game. And in my head I'm thinking of like the Call of Duty old specialist streak, where if you got a couple kills you earned a perk. And if you got like 4 kills, you're in another perk. Now these 4 might be like tiers 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want like tier 3 and 4, they'll take a bit longer to get than the 1 and 2. And it really looks like they're trying to make the game kind of more engagement based. So there's a lot more fighting and killing going on, because you now have to earn your shields like through killing. You cannot just find them. You can't loot all game to get your shields up, because you will literally have white at the end of it, and you're not going to win any fights against anyone that has kind of purple red levels. So they're really trying to make people fight more, which I am all for. I think that fighting on Apex is like, it's one of the best games to fight on. It's fun, there's abilities, the guns are good, like the gun skills really good, the gun levels are good, and honestly I think that this actually sounds really good to me. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you're thinking of this so far. So moving on now to replicators. First of all, this one's to kind of do with shields and replicators, but you can no longer craft shields in the crafter or the replicator. That's pretty self-explanatory if you think about what we just went over. They're trying to make this game so you have to kill people, so you can't, yeah, pretty obvious. So first of all, that's now a thing. Second, they're taking away the weapons and attachments for weapons out of replicators completely. So they're adding, obviously there's going to be a bit more room on the floor now because it's taking shields away, so I assume more weapons on the floor, more attachments on the floor, the loot pool will be better. So there is that, and they're also making the replicator so you can use it once each per team, so that you get one slot each. So that is going to change a lot of things once again when it comes to competitive and getting bats and stuff. And in very high level like ALGS competitive games, some teams just like stand at a ring crafting medkits for like half the time, and yeah, that is no longer going to be a thing. So just to finish this off with a few other little details. First of all, I've made a few videos about Season 20 having a new map, a new legend, a new gun, and none of this stuff has been confirmed yet. A lot of people saying it might actually not happen because this whole new perk system's coming, which to be honest, at least I'm actually, if there's not a new map, I won't be too disappointed if there's this whole new perk system. But yeah, I do want to see a new map, of course I do, I'm sure everyone does, and a new legend, but if they're doing this whole new abilities thing, I will not be too angry because it sounds like they've put a lot of work in, and if this works, it gives us a lot of content to play with. So yes. Another thing though, the flatline recolor from Season 4 that was in the Battle Pass, which is it's quite known as like a pay-to-win skin. I'll put it on screen here. It looks like we're getting a new version of this. Apparently it's a white version, which will look different, but this will be coming back for Season 20. And also at the start of Season 20, we'll be getting a 24-item collection event, which has heirloom shards in it. So yeah, heirloom shards are not a bad thing. You obviously, you have to buy them, but yeah, they don't give stuff out for free, but at least you can choose what heirloom you use. So yeah, let me know what you think of all these details, because once again, they're not like 100% confirmed, but it's one of them things that it almost sounds like there's too much detail and too much known stuff for someone to just make up, and there has to be like, it has to have come from somewhere, you know. But let me know what you think of this whole new perk system, and there'll be loads more videos covering all the news we get, because yeah, that seems to be what I like doing here lately, and along with gameplays like the one you see in the background. But cheers guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out for now.